welcome. This is the energy for today, September 2nd. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, September 2nd? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today, November 2nd, please? November 2nd. Okay. November 2nd. Okay, so let's see here. The first one out. So the crystal cave, this is about trust. What is it that you're being asked to trust? Is this something within yourself, your intuition? Is this something that you're discovering, or something that maybe you thought was true and it was a lie, and now you're discovering you got to trust the situation in a different aspect than you expected? This also could be that sense of if you're waiting for something to happen, or in that sense of manifesting, it's like having patience and trusting the situation, okay? Also, it could be ending cycles too, because I see here it's a 9. So then you have the ticket of thorns. So this is about uncertainty. So if you are finishing some sort of, maybe it's a project or a long-term situation that you've been in and you just don't know which direction to go in. This is really, maybe you're needing to trust your intuition or the situation a little bit more till it unfolds. You might feel this sort of sense of in the middle of the road, you know, not knowing which way to go, not knowing which way to take, really. So follow your intuition, or maybe even just wait and ride things out, okay? And then you have the spirit garden of summer. So there is a lot of expansion coming. I do see things ending for you. Maybe it's that, you know, the end of something, maybe a job, maybe not even having enough money or something like this. I do feel like this is where you start to expand. You allow things to sort of manifest for you. Also, the sense of abundance and prosperity. So maybe you're going towards something that is more abundant in nature, maybe within yourself or within the situation. Okay, so you have to take it as it resonates for you. And then the final card is the wise woman of the grove. So grace, learning to have grace, knowing, you know, having patience with yourself, taking the lessons learned, especially with this trust one. If you were following a situation and you put your whole trust into it and you're finding out it's not true, this is where you give yourself that sense of forgiveness and that sense of comfort for yourself, because you're experiencing and you're learning and you're expanding. And so it's really the kind of energy of not beating up on yourself for maybe going one direction when now you finally realize you should have been going the other direction. Okay, the top of the deck is power. So in the dragon, this power is you have to be careful with this power, because it could be manipulative. It could be that sense of being guided towards the wrong direction, or maybe you know, if this is an energy that's been done to you, it's almost as if you've got to sort of forgive it and get over it. And also it could be an energy of where maybe you're doing this to other people. So really being discerning about where you're using your power. Okay. The dragon, it has a lot of different meanings for it. So that's basically what I'm going to give you today on that part. Then you have at the bottom of the deck, which is the underlying energy. It's the butterfly spirit, which is great because this is that card of transformation. It's not always easy to transform and to sort of reinvent yourself. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of trust. It takes a lot of patience in that sense of what this is showing. But it will allow you to sort of transform yourself, maybe on the inside. Maybe this is just that kind of feeling of where you just feel more patient with yourself, more loving, something like this. This is also that card of shedding. So with the crystal cave, I do feel there is something that maybe you need to shed, to give up. It's almost like ending a cycle, and you might not know which way to go in whatever the situation might be for you. but just have patience with yourself and know that this transformation, it's really gonna blossom for you at the end, okay? So yeah, take it how it resonates for you today. I am gonna go a little bit deeper and see what these mean for you guys. So welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And I hope everybody's doing good, okay? Let's see, a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, let's see here. I want to know what is the, okay, the one that came over. But I want to ask the question first. King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So let's see. What is the trust? Is this trusting yourself and following your intuition? Maybe even guided to expel secrets or listen to the secrets, the things that were hidden from you. It is an option. It is a choice. Is this where you let go of the old so that you can start with the new? Is this weighing too much? Is there things either in your mind or in your environment that are just causing you to sort of go back and forth? I do feel it's that choice of getting out of the old so you can get into the new, okay? And maybe you just got too much going on here. Let's see, what is the Two of Pentacles? Could be dealing with money, could be dealing with two different relationships or two different kinds of people. The Two of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles. And what is the trust with the Two of Pentacles, please? Trust that you'll make the right choice is what I hear. Okay, so the Hangman. This is that time where if you don't know which way to go, it's really this time to really go deep inside and be enlightened about which step or what the situation might mean to you. The Hangman is very, that sense of, waiting in limbo. Are you waiting for something? Has somebody been waiting for you to make that choice or take that option to go towards something new? You got the Two of Cups. Wow, you got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So really feeling conflicted or maybe even separated from somebody. Yeah, let's see. With the Eight of Swords, there's a lot going on in your head as far as thought. And this thought could maybe make you feel like you're stuck, make you feel like, not trusting yourself. What is the Eight of Swords here? Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords. So you really needing to put that to rest. Is this somebody who is finally coming to that conclusion and making a choice to put this sort of doubt or fear to rest so that you can sort of move towards this Two of Cups? It's sort of this blessing, this sort of option that is sort of available for you right now. I say sort of because with the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords, maybe you're not paying attention to it. Maybe you're too caught up in that limbo state, maybe not being able to move. I do feel like this is something that is very detrimental to your happiness, okay? What is the King of Swords? The King of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So it could be that, because I do feel like there's that element of being separated and somewhat maybe waiting for some kind of action or some kind of news. I do feel the King of Swords is just about approaching this place where they take a quick action. You got the Knight of Wands there. So is this a message or some sort of happy news coming in for you? Okay. I feel like if you're doubting yourself or feeling quite anxious, then really take a step back and sort of relax and let things happen naturally. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, I mean, that's great because maybe you're going to end the old situation so you can get into the new. If it's not love with the Two of Cups, maybe it's that partnership for that business that you want, okay? So take it as it resonates for you. It is a general reading. So let's see here. I do feel it's almost as if this King of Swords, they might go back and forth. They might be flopping back and forth, not making a choice. And maybe this is where it ends. With the Four of Swords, it's an end so that you can have a new beginning. And is this something that is very vulnerable to you? So it makes you have some kind of fear with the Ace of Cups there and the Two of Cups, okay? Let's see. What is the uncertainty? The thickest of thorns. It almost like you just don't know how to end the situation from the past or the situation that you're in so that you can move forward. Okay, you got the Two of Cups, and that's definitely about strategizing. It's that thing of all your manifestations coming to and really being able to, I feel like, move towards them without any kind of blockage. Okay, but maybe there's been delays in these kind of this new situation that you want to go towards because of the Two of Coins. You haven't quite made the choice, but in the sense, your spirit and your consciousness is making that plan to go forward. Because here we have the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant. See, it's very much where it's like you feel your intuition trying to guide you, and you hold the key to making this happen, but you still uncertain. Why is that? You got the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Did you cause some kind of trouble to this person, or is that vice versa, where someone might have did something to you and you sort of feel conflict as far as maybe apologizing or going, maybe communicating or fixing something. Opening up the line of communication is what I hear, but you have some kind of doubt or fear. It could be because maybe you did something to somebody, or vice versa, guys. Maybe this is your person who's done this to you. What is the Two of Wands? Two of Wands, please. So the Judgment, the Hermit, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is really, with the Judgment and the Hermit, you're thinking about how maybe you can attain this again, or revisit the situation, or maybe get like the second chance at it. I definitely do feel that there's a lot of balance in this situation and you want to go towards it. And perhaps this is where you raise that vibration and you follow your intuition to go towards those plans. Maybe the thing here with the Two of Coins is that you have an option, but you haven't quite taken that step to take it. Is it out of fear with the Eight of Swords and uncertainty of whether this is still available for you, or if it's gonna pan out and be successful? I feel like that's the resistance that I feel here with the Five of Swords. I'm sorry, the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. But see, this is maybe learning. Maybe this is learning to be receptive and sort of maybe even giving. Okay. It's definitely a new path for whoever this is. And if you feel uncertain, really step aside for a moment with the with the Hangman, and really get that kind of intuition flowing so that you can take action. I do see the sense of healing something, perhaps getting that second chance. Okay. And it's spirit. Maybe you hold the key as far as which way to go next. Okay. So I do see a whole new path opening up for you with the Hermit. And it's like you have to sort of listen to your intuition to be able to go towards it with the Two of Wands. Maybe these are the things that you've been planning for a long time, but either procrastinated or have been blocked from it. Okay. So let's see here. What is the expansion with the Guardian of the Summer? The Guardian and the Summer. And the summer's going to go out hot, meaning a lot of stuff happening. See, the Lovers. So you might be choosing to let go of someone who is vindictive or somewhat manipulative to you. That may have caused a lot of fear or a lot of insecurity in order for you to make a choice. With this Lover, I definitely do feel like there is a better option for you, and it's really spirit trying to tell you pick that person or that thing that you truly love, and it gives you that complete happiness. Maybe you turned your back to this person before, or they did to you, but now it's almost like you're sort of learning how to be open to it or receive it or even give it, So what is the Lovers here? What is the Lovers? What is the Lovers? A lot of things are going to happen. I say within the next, I see 10. Is it 2 weeks or 10 days? I don't know. I see 10. So Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is really learning, communicating, really that sense of allowing your feelings to flow through. Is that why you got the Page of Pentacles here? You're learning this new skill. You're learning how to be giving and how to sort of be receptive of situations, okay? Maybe this is where you sort of had to find yourself, in that sense of finding yourself to know which direction to go towards or who to pick. You know, you might have two to pick from, whether it's two jobs, two people, whatever that case might be for you. Give me one for the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, please. What is, maybe there's communication here coming, okay? Page of Swords, please. Give me less. Page of Swords. So, the Seven of Swords and the Magician. So this is where maybe you're being the worst enemy for yourself with the Seven of Swords and the Magician, because you're meant to walk towards your fulfillment here. You're meant to leave something that's unfulfilling and something that keeps making you go up and down, so that you can walk towards your fulfillment with the Empress and the Six of Cups. So is this going towards that happier place? If it's not a person, maybe it is your kindred spirit or your twin flame that you're trying to go towards. But the sabotage here is that with the Seven of Swords and the Magician, you're not allowing yourself to make this choice. I do feel it's because of fear with the Eight of Swords. Maybe mentally thinking that this is not right for you, or maybe that it's not available there for you, or maybe that you damage the situation so much that you can't go forward. These are the thoughts that whoever this is, they're thinking about it. And so it creates a sabotage of themselves, because they definitely do know what they want with the Magician, but they don't go forward. I do not know. What is the Seven of Swords? Is it the other person that may be manipulating you into staying? Seven of Swords, you know, it's tricky. It's cheating. Did this person cheat on you? Is this a third party situation? Is this a person who's sort of like, you know, like a thefter? I was going to say, but that's not a word. Maybe it's just somebody who's sort of manifested into, or not manifested, but transformed into a whole new different person. You got the Ace of Wands, and that's what I feel. It's almost like somebody who's transformed, but yet they're still sort of lingering with the past kind of thought of doubt, of maybe even some kind of regret that's pulls your guilt, you know. What is the Eight of Cups? What is it that they're walking away from? I want to know what they're walking away from, please. With the Eight of Cups, or being told to walk away from, okay? So you got the King of Wands and the High Priestess. So taking leadership, okay? I think that if you do want to go towards that new situation, you got to take initiative in that sense of maybe following their intuition, maybe making a choice. Also that sense of, you know, if it's a mother that you need to resist, this could be a mother in that sense of the High Priestess. Also, this is a feeling of, with the Eight of Cups, I feel like this is something that maybe deep down inside you've known you've had to take charge, and perhaps maybe now you're sort of discovering that you need to take a charge or take a change. All of a sudden I feel like with the High Priestess, do you need to reveal some secrets? Do you need to reveal how you feel about somebody? Have you been holding it in? You know, that's definitely what I feel. What is the Grace? The Wise Woman of the Cave. So Ten of Swords. That's stagnant energy. That's something where you can't move. You can't sort of move yourself out of this. Is this a person that maybe you've been somewhat separated from, at a distance from, and you still, your energy and your soul is still very much stuck to them? So it makes you sort of drag your feet and be like that Ten of Swords, where it's just been quite a long time. Is that why you sort of feel like it's not attainable anymore? Okay, but it is a 10. That means that period is going to come to an end. And I do see action. I do see we got the Knight of Cups, which is that offer. The Knight of Swords is actions, and the Knight of Wands, good news. So good things coming in for you. Okay, let's see. So do you need to forgive yourself for the secrets that you've withheld from maybe somebody that you love? Or is somebody else manipulating you and sort of holding you back from really expressing the things that you want to? Okay, you got the 10 of Wands. So see, that's a lot of baggage. That could be somebody holding on to you with their demands and the sense of you do everything for me. That is a 10 as well. So I do feel like you're going to be letting those wands down in that sense of being able to sort of guide your own self and not so much have a lot of baggage per se. Okay, so I do see a change there. Let's see, how does this story end, please? How does this story end? And perhaps maybe with the grace, you got to forgive yourself for if you did something bad to this person, or you just don't know how to voice your apologies maybe. Okay, let's see, how does the story end here? The 5 of Cups. See, feeling regret, feeling sad, but not doing anything about it. Just sort of sitting there on idle. What else, please? What else? What else, please? And the Knight of Cups. So I think you've had enough of sitting there and maybe being your own roadblock and maybe wasting this time. I feel like there's wasted time there. Yeah, and then, oh, let's see what else came out. They fell down. So the 8 of Wands, taking action, communication, passion, a lot of passion coming in, and the Judgment. So a second chance. With the Grace card, it's really about forgiving yourself for those things that maybe you've done to others. See, there's that Devil there. So forgiving yourself, you know, and taking charge on that. You got the King of Wands here as well. So taking charge with something, which is not bad. Okay, let's see here. What can you show me here as far as this reading? What can you show me as a karmic cycle? The karmic cycle, please. The karmic cycle. So gaslighting, not showing true feelings, hiding personality, pretending. That's why it's so hard to come back out and communicate with whoever this is. They've done a lot of shady things to you, or vice versa. And it's almost like, yeah, maybe you didn't think this person would be significant for you, but with the 10 of Swords, it weighs heavy on your heart, and it's sort of sad not to be able to have this because it's on your mind, and maybe you gaslighted this person. And then in reality, they did become significant because there's an engagement ring here. So this is a union, okay, coming together, an engagement. Photograph, looking at your photos and missing you, nostalgia. And then the sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. What else can you show me, please? What else can you show me here? Oops, too many. What else can you show me as far as the karmic cycle? Okay, this one right here. The Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. Okay, perfect timing, perfect person, that kind of feeling. Okay, let's see here. I would like to know how to continue manifesting this. How can I continue to manifest this? So it says sacred mirrors. What are you portraying about yourself? Are you portraying happiness or victim mentality? Stuff like that. Okay, and then in the flow with money. So getting comfortable. If you've made mistakes, you know, maybe you need to either have patience and forgiveness for yourself or mend situations. Is that why it's so hard for you to go towards something? Because you have to mend the situation? Okay, that could be a hard thing to do. Let's see here. That's because the ego is playing a part in it. I was going to say, what is the abundance? So gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for wherever I go. And then the faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I could imagine. And that's a total transformation in itself. And then karma. There's nothing from the past that can't be addressed in the current life. So see, a lot of forgiveness, guys. I feel like a lot of karma is coming to sort of balance out, okay? Let's see, what is the message as far as the mystery love message, please? The mystery love message, please. Okay, this one right here. Okay, so it says honoring oneself. So you have to be true to yourself, really. No more sitting back and wasting time, I feel. Let's see, I want to know, what is the message that pertains to this reading, please? What is the message here? Okay, so let's see here. It says yarn, hassle, problems, big mess, interconnected, complicated, patience needed, future gains, work it out, make up a story, make many working components, mischief, out of control. And then, yes, the answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track. So divine timing, guys, it is a transformation. It is going to happen. So it's like you just sort of have to have patience is what it feels like for me. Let's see here, which is really hard. What is the unicorn message here? The unicorn message. Okay, so hello and goodbye. See? Endings, guys, so that you can go to the hello. You'll soon see this change will make things better. Like I said, I see 10. Is that 10 days or 2 weeks? Don't know. Yeah, big changes, okay? Let's see here. Let's see. What is the chakra message here, please? The chakra message. Okay, so the gift of freedom, the root chakra. So unblocking your chakra, allowing that sense of freedom to flow through, not being stuck is pretty much what that feels like, okay? Okay, so let's see here. What is the angel message here, please? The angel message. Okay, so wait. Okay. The solution will improve. Don't give up, in other words, okay? And don't stop. Okay, so yeah, definitely telling you to push ahead is what they're saying. Let's see here. Let's do this one. Okay, what is it that they need to surrender? Either them or either their person or the viewer, please. What do they need to surrender to? I see one here. Okay, so there's 3. The first one is surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Yeah, own your power. And surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Very nice. And then surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with the healthier alternatives. And I feel like that's the road you're going down, but maybe you just don't trust it, you know? So yeah, don't beat yourself up, guys, really. I want to know, to close it off, what is the soul message? Okay, so let's see here. What can I do to make a difference? So what keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every once of your screams no more. Let me read it again. What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such as every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of pain? So today's soul action, make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference, okay? And then this one right here, it says, what am I most afraid of losing? As you grow and change and transform, our lives requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to get everything you need to yourself? So today's action: name the fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find the solution. Take your power back and begin. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. Today's mantra: I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. I feel like that one came out yesterday too, but I did shuffle before, so maybe it's just meant to be, guys. I don't know. So I hope this helps you in some shape or form. Thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay healthy and safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful day, guys.